Solving equations with more than 2 steps, these are very hard to do just in our head. And that's where the algebra becomes so powerful. Step 1, you're going to look if you have like terms, just like our polynomials unit, where you learned that you could combine like terms. What makes two things like terms? They have to have the same variables with the same exponents. Okay, then we can put them together. But we're going to find out, sometimes they're on opposite sides of the equations, so we're going to have to move them from one side of the equation to the other, and we do that with the same idea as before. What we do to one side of the equation, we do to the other side of the equation. Okay, so then we're going to get all the terms with variables on one side, all the terms that are just numbers on the other side, combine your like terms, and then it's going to change into a one-step equation, and your life is going to be easy. But I'll just give you an example of how this would be hard to do in your head. Okay? I have a number in my head. I multiplied it by 4. Then I took that same number and I multiplied it by 3. I took that answer and the previous answer and added 7 and I got 21. What's the number? Whew. Right?
7.
We get, with that much instruction, it gets hard to gather it all in our head and we get lost. That's too much information.
Was it 3?
It's close. You're close. But when I write it out, do you see
Oh, because it says plus 7.
these two are like terms, and those two are like terms.
12 con el 4 de 3 más el 7.
Okay? So I noticed my like terms. Can I put 4x and 3x together? Yes, that's going to be 7x. Can I put the 7 and the 21 together? Not yet. Do you see the 7 and the 21 are on opposite sides of the equal sign? If I want to put them together, they have to be on the same side. So I want to move that 7 over to the side with the 21. What's the opposite of adding 7? Subtracting 7. And then I would have my equal sign. 21 minus 7 is 14. Who said x was 2? You got it. Did I say close? You're right on. You're really close. It's about as close as you can get.
Cristian,
Mm-hmm.
¿puedo hacer una pregunta para inteligente?
Okay.
¿Puedo hacer una pregunta para inteligente?
Why is
Es rápido. ¿Le puedo hacer una pregunta para inteligente? Ok, si una palabra estaría mal escrita en el diccionario, ¿cómo lo sabríamos? Porque el diccionario no se lo dice.
Yes.
Okay. Do you see in this one? These are like terms. These are like terms. Do you see the green ones are on the same side of the equation?
Yeah.
We can put those together. What is 2y plus 5y? 7y. Can you see that the blue ones are not on the same side of the equation?
Yes.
So to put them
19.
together, I need them on the same side. I'm going to move the 6 over. What's the opposite of adding 6?
Minus 6.
Minusing 6 on both sides. That gives me that 7y has to equal 7. What's the opposite of multiplying by 7?
Divided.
Dividing by 7.
So it's just 1.
So y is equal to 1.
Why is 1? Oh, yeah. 15 minus 6.
I just add minuses. I just add minuses to minus.
X is 3. X is 3.
I just look at
I got your note.
Can we do like minus?
Turn to the right page, write them down.
Oh, hold up, that's a negative 50.
Okay,
We did about
Oh.
5.5 when you put it in these.
So the negative 20.
those are like terms. Those are like terms.
Uh,
Are the green like terms on the same side of the equation? Yes, what happens when I do x plus 2x? What do I get?
3x.
I get 3x.
For my angle, it just looks like 15 minus 6.
And negative 15 minus 6? Careful, negative 21. You might need your calculator to double check these if you're not super confident in your mental math. Now, we want to get the x. What's the opposite of multiplying by 3?
Dividing by 3.
Dividing by 3. So I divide this side by 3, I divide this side by 3. A negative divided by a positive?
Negative.
Negative, and then 21 divided by 3. 7.
6.
Hey, there are 3 for you to try on your own. I'll put up the answer in a bit.
you have this.
I
Oh,
reached
you have this.
and within 2 minutes I'm stupid.
Here are the answers. Double check to see if you got all 3 of them right.
Indeed, I did.
If you didn't, make sure you do your corrections. I'll leave this up for you for a bit here so that you can make your corrections.
Although Thorstein and I were talking about it a couple weeks ago,
What's that?
it seems like the general.
Okay,
Yes.
we look at this next question. If I read this out to you, this would be,
Listen up, listen up.
listen to the word problem, see how tough this would be. I have a number in my head. I multiplied it by 3, and the answer I got was exactly 10 minus 2 times that same number. How hard is that to figure out in our head? Yes. Oh, sometimes those happen. Alright. This is good, I needed one.
Oh my gosh.
That, let's see if someone closes their eyes.
Why are you always targeting me?
Why do you always close your eyes?
He give me.
No.
No, you have to remember.
Yes, you are. He give
So
me
let's
like
look-
a give.
Let's read this out again. I have a number in my head and I multiplied it by 3.
You know, kid.
The answer I got was the same thing that when I took 10 and subtracted 2 times that same number. All of a sudden it becomes very hard for our brains to be like, how would I figure that out?
We're 8.
Right? So we look at it in algebra. Here's 3 times the number I had in my head. It's equal to 10 minus 2 times that same number. This and this are like terms, but they're on opposite sides of the equal sign.
Problem.
We need to put them on the same side if we want to combine them.
Can we move that equation around?
We can move stuff around. How do I move this minus 2m? What's the opposite of subtracting 2m?
Adding.
I'm going to add 2m here, which means I'm going to add 2m there.
But why not 10?
I'm going to keep the 10
Just
on
add
this
it.
side,
Pretty simple.
and then 3m plus 2m is 5m. If I gave this to you as a question though now, I have a number in my head.
2.
I multiplied it by 5 and I got 10. What's the number?
2.
2. Now our brains are able to do it. What did you do? The opposite of multiplying by 5 is dividing by 5.
I'll pan you
No
over
clapping.
And you got m equals 2.
No clapping.
So the beginning part is hard for our brain to figure out. We combine those like terms and our life becomes a lot easier. Like if I read this next one out, I have a number in my head and I multiplied it by 8. The answer I got is exactly the same as when I took that same number, multiplied it by 4 and added 8 to it.
It's minus 4.
So now we look at this and we notice these are like terms, but they're on opposite side of the equal sign. I'm going to minus 4a. So I hope you notice a pattern that we're trying to get all the variables on one side and the numbers on the other side.
Yeah.
8 equals 2.
So now this becomes 4a on this side, because 8a minus 4a is 4a. And this side, that would go away, just gets
Yeah.
But it's negative.
¿Y de dónde sale ese 4 negativo?
Because what is the opposite of adding 4a?
Subtracted
Minusing
for
4a.
a.
That's how we move it to the other side. And now we can opposite of multiplying by 4, dividing by 4.
That's all you.
All me.
Here's our answer.
I knew it.
I have a number in my head. I multiplied by 5 and I subtracted 7. The answer that I got, it was exactly the same as when I took that same number and multiplied by 12.
Plus 5.
When I read it out, that's like, brain doesn't want to figure that out. You're like, what do you mean?
This one's a little bit tricky.
Well, these are like terms.
Yes.
If I want them put together, I need them on the same side. I'm going to move the 5x so that the number is by itself. And when that number's, the 5x goes away, be careful because the 7 is still there with its negative sign.
Negative 1.
Negative 17.
And this is going to be 7x. So divide both sides by 7
10:50.
and 45.
45.
I guess like.
But you have to go by that.
Doesn't matter.
X equals.
Wait, it says there was.
Am I equaling the 10
You know,
Yo.
See, I would want more tricky.
A little bit tricky because of the negative sign. Okay.
Igor.
All right, 3 to try on your own for those of you that don't have. For those of you that don't have the questions, I've got them up on the board for you.
oh yes,
I'm just checking to see who's working.
oh yes.
Does this apply to you?
Wait, what's that laugh?
You think that, like, I could, not gonna work?
What's that?
No.
Yo,
So that cancels out right there.
He can pull it off. Like,
All right, check your answers.
he is like, he can be as cheesy as he wants to be and it works.
I think he wants to.
I'm not sad.
And that wasn't even that cheesy. That was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Since that's what Nawal thinks.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys like to target me.
I don't know why you're such an easy target.
Well, I have a question.
Just like
On the last question, I said negative 1 equals 2x. Would that still work?
You still have to get the x by itself. You always, the solving for x, you still have one more step once it ups to multiply.
Yeah, if that
Divide by
Like
one by
my
2.
mom will
And then you would
literally
get.
laugh. If my mom gets into a laughing fit, she could go from
Yeah.
35, 40.
yeah. I have the question.
She is
Have a
actually
question,
better.
¿Cómo se dice mentira en inglés?
Mentira?
She asked.
Sí, sí. You say.
Mentir.
that makes a lot of sense.
Mentir.
Liar.
I'm
sorry,
he
true,
does
though.
Not a liar.
No, yeah, he's going to lie. I don't know.
It was 5.5.
Yeah, why you a liar?
I'm passing.
Which I mean, Lynn talks
By like
about
10.
Yes.
What's he
Yeah.
lying? What's he lying?
No.
I'm passing with like a 75.
Richard, have you ever executed?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I said 7.
Can you imagine this guy hitting anybody? He's too,
funny.
he's too professional. He's too,
What?
he's also just too cheery, too positive.
You guys sign up for
He's not too
How
cheery.
much did you guys?
He is just cheery and positive.
You ever hit a student?
Geo.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's do one more set together. This is where,
Really? I never draw.
Go up.
this is where the algebra really becomes.
Okay.
That's my iPhone.
Let's dial back in.
You
Dial
guys
back
ready to
in.
focus?
Can I see that?
No.
Okay. Now, if I read this out, I have a number in my head. I multiplied by 5, I added 1. I got an answer. Then I took that same number, multiplied by 4, and added 7, and got the same answer as I did before. What's the number?
I don't know.
Hard to solve. If I do colors here, do you see these are like terms? And do you see that these are like terms? but they're on opposite sides of that equation. So what we want to do is we want the x's on one side and the numbers on the other side. And that can sometimes help you figure out what you want to do. Like, for example, I could either move the 5x to the right side, or I could take the 4x and move it to the left side. I think I like, oh, I want to use blue.
It might be.
I'm going to subtract 4x, I'm going to subtract 4x.
Yep.
That gets my x's all to the left side. For my numbers then, I want all my numbers on the other side. So I'm going to take this 1 and I'm going to subtract 1 and subtract 1. What is the result? 5x minus 4x gives me x. 1 minus 1 would go away.
S equals
Equals 4x minus 4x would go away.
Cease.
And 7 minus 1 is 6. So combining our like terms, oh, we don't even have to do any more work. We've already solved it.
I'm right. Okay, who gets there faster? You go to the next one.
Second one, underlining, color coding things. Here we go, 6y and 7y.
7 minus 1.
Stop.
6.
Oh,
Y equals negative 2.
there we go. So let's say, I think here I want to put the y's on the right side.
Yep, I moved the
I'm
lighter
gonna move
Y.
it, I'm gonna put this in blue, because those are my blue like terms.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna put the numbers on the other side.
would that be?
So I'm putting the numbers on the left, the y's on the right.
Wait, why did we choose to do negative 6?
Yeah,
Because
this total.
I like doing 7 minus 6 better than 6 minus
Is it
7.
because then we still have like?
Because then it's gonna stay positive.
And it's okay if it's a negative.
It'll still work.
Okay, next, C.
So here, 6 minus 6y will be 0. 2 plus 4, this side will just be left with a 6. 7y minus 6y is 1y, and minus 4 plus 4, that'll be 0. Oh, look at that, I solved it.
Wait, what if we did Y equals 6? That's the word.
That's exactly the same. 6 equals y or y equals 6.
Okay, wait, so then I got 2m,
Equals
2,
Hey,
m is 1.
These are my like terms.
Hey,
Two M plus 2. You say 17.
So it really doesn't matter which side you put the variables and which side you put the numbers. Me personally, I always try so that my variables are positive. So I have more m's on this side, so I would take, subtract m, subtract m. And then I'm gonna move the 2 to the right, subtract 2.
What is this?
Subtract 2.
So that would cancel out.
So now 3 m's minus 1 m.
2M.
Oops.
I
2M equals
just
2.
like go away.
It's gonna be 2 m's that are left. 2 minus 2 would be 0 equals m minus m would be 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 m's is equal to 2. I'm not done yet though. I have to still get.
No, it just
You
equals
say
M.
1.
I'm gonna have to divide both sides by
2.
2. M is equal to 1.
Oh yeah.
I said
Okay.
m1.
Are these not?
Sure.
Aren't these kind of fun?
I
Yeah.
like
Oh, this
puzzles.
one, I hate it. I'll lose
This
it.
is interesting and amazing.
Here are your 3 to try on your own.
Exquisite.
Here are the 3 to try on your own. Put your like terms together.
It's like 2, 6, 7.
I have
Already
like,
finished all this.
I have like 8 sides.
Come back to my pencil, please.
Yo, it's like the easiest thing we've done so far.
Whoa, please. My pencil.
You.
But also kind of the
What's the answer for like?
Nathan, what do you consider yourself?
Because I'm
Which one here that we just did?
mathematical genius.
Okay. And if you're trying these on your own, here are the answers.
Already got all those.
Let it go.